What brought you to Prime? Or started driving trucks, period?
I wanted to make money and get out of debt. I wanted to see the country and get out of Springfield, where I grew up. And I knew at least in 1 year I would be able to put away enough money to reskill myself. So I had a way in and a way out if I didn't like it.
Okay, sure.
But money's the short answer.
But since you started driving, you've been driving what, 2 years or so?
Yeah, maybe like 2.5 maybe.
Okay, cool. Now you're one of the top instructors around here. You are. I mean, be proud of yourself. Give yourself applause. You feel me? So, how do you feel about that? Like, what does instructing really do for you as a person?
I like to teach, I like to train. That's what I've always done in all my jobs. It's what I was interested in studying when I was in school, was, education and how people learn. So personally, I love to do it. And as far as just being a driver and being like, knowing how it changed my life, seeing that it can do that for other people as well is also really cool. You go from seeing people be terrified, and at the end of 2 weeks, they've got their license and they're totally empowered and they're excited to go out on the road. So, everybody doesn't stay with it, but the people that do, it's really life-changing for most of those people. So I love being involved in that at the ground level.
Okay. So what do you see in this industry as a whole, here, anywhere, just as a professional driver? What are some of the pros and cons you've dealt with as a woman? Sorry.
I think if, as a female, if you don't have a really pretty high education, it can be difficult to get a high-paying job. So the areas that I had experience in, I was going for jobs that I was experienced for, but, generally the person who got the job was a male. So, I was even told like, hey, we're going to pick this person because they're a male and we feel like they need the job. So, I didn't want to go to school for 10 years to be able to qualify for a job. I wanted to skill myself. I wanted to do something where I was paid for my skill, not my education, not just what I could do on paper. And I didn't want to get paid just for showing up and being someplace for a number of hours. I want to get paid specifically for a skill that I had and for my performance. So driving allowed me to do that. Instructing lets me do that as well. So as far as cons as a female, I think it's really the same as it would be any place else. Like I've had, unpleasant experiences, places waiting on tables or bagging somebody's groceries. If somebody's going to say something to you, they're going to say it to you really anywhere. So you're going to find what you look for. If you're looking for a problem, you are going to find a lot more. So yeah, people say things to you, or they might treat you a certain way, but how you present yourself goes a long way, and how you treat other people goes a long way. So
so it's pretty equal. You think it's pretty much equal,
yeah,
even kill out here for us?
I mean, I think that
for male and female at least.
The issue is you're isolated. So people, if you're in the middle of a parking lot or whatever, a lot dropping a trailer somewhere, people do feel a little bolder saying things to you sometimes because they feel like there's no accountability. There might not be any belts around and so things like that. So you do need to be a little bit more careful. But I try to present myself professionally when I go places, and I like just mind my own business. Like I'm not super friendly. I don't chat a whole lot. I don't approach people when I'm out on the road, and that does help quite a bit.
But you are friendly. That's the thing about it. When me and you met, you weren't very talkative, and then over time we both warmed up to each other.
Yeah.
And now
we had to figure each other out first.
Yeah, and now we're pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, you're part of one of the best training fleets at Prime, and we all operate like a unit. You, me, Sean, Mike, Edwin. We got numerous instructors. Mm-hmm. And I mean,
Is Edwin on our fleet?
Yeah.
What the heck?
And you're one of the future leaders out here, so young, vibrant. So just keep doing what you're doing. But as an unapologetic instructor, and being on this page, like, what do you hope to accomplish?
I hope that I don't ever stop growing. I hope I don't ever stop learning from the experiences that I'm having and the students that I meet, even the other instructors that I work with. New instructors are some of the best people to work with and learn from because they don't have the same preconceived notions about how things should be done. So a lot of times new ideas come from new people. So I just want to stay open to like change and evolution and keep growing personally and professionally.
All right, folks, that's a wrap. Come on over and check us out over here at Prime Inc. You want to get the CDL? Come on in and see us. We got you for the free. Go to www.driveforprimeinc.com. Like, click, subscribe, ring the bell, all that right there. We got you. We're going to take care of you. Indeed.